Support for Michigan Public comes from the University of Michigan's Look to Michigan campaign, working towards a stronger, more connected Michigan, championing sustainability, global citizenship, and educational opportunity. More information at looktomichigan.umich.edu.
This is On Hand. I'm Laura Weber Davis. In the last episode, we looked at the history of ranch dressing as a dipping sauce for pizza. It's a culinary dance that Michiganders have been doing for decades, and I surmise that the trend, in all likelihood, started right here in our state. After all, we are the chain pizza capital of the world, and we do love creamy dip. So in that episode about the history of ranch and pizza, a friend of mine makes the claim that the trend very well could have started at his high school in Ann Arbor in 1992.
I would be curious of like the indigenous uses of ranch prior to that. Yeah. The indigeneity of ranch use. Like I'm curious about that.
Yeah, if there was somebody that originated that, it had to be there. I didn't know about it before that.
But then I got this email from Sean Harris, also known as Junebug, who said that he took exception to my theorized timeline.
I graduated in 93 and we were doing this, certainly when I showed up in 89. And maybe even, I can't remember distinctly whether we were doing this in junior high or not. I wouldn't be surprised if it was happening then, but 100%, it was definitely widespread and well-established.
Northville High School.
In Northville High School at that time.
In the 80s.
In the 80s.
You have to remember that the 1980s was this decade when the pizza wars were happening on American televisions.
Want a slice of pizza?
Me too. Nothing's better than a fresh, hot Pizza Hut pizza.
And taste the quality. Domino's Pizza delivers in less than 30 minutes.
Pizza.
2 great pizzas for one low price.
And Gen X was really the first generation of kids to be totally inundated with pizza as a staple, and also ranch. So I asked Junebug and his wife, Rio, to come in and school me.
Hi, I'm Rio, and I like my pizza with mushroom and onion, either white sauce or no sauce, and of course, ranch.
Rio grew up in Royal Oak, and Junebug grew up in Northville. Both were in high school in the mid and late 80s.
So I worked for a pizza place, so I kind of got into a lot of different stuff with pizza. So I'm good with most varieties of pizza.
And what pizza place did you work at?
Oh, it's not there anymore.
It was like a mom and pop shop?
Yeah, it was a little place. The last owners had renamed it Crazy Gator Pizza in White Lake. And, it was fine.
Oh.
I started high school in the year of 1989.
Thinking back, it was like a haze of Aquanet. Socks, maybe on the outside of the pants, ring a bell.
They did that for us too.
With safety pins. Hey, I dug it. I was into it.
I did none of that. I would not participate.
I was into it.
It was really interesting. We had this really, really long ramp in Northville that went down to this huge cafeteria. But that ramp was it was like epic. And so the food offerings, some of the normal late 80s, early 90s fare, hamburgers, tater tots, French fries. My favorite was what we just thought of as a deep fried burrito, which I guess was a chimichanga, but we just, we're white kids in Northville. What did we know? But there was a lot of pizza that was very popular. And our cafeteria made their own ranch dressing. And that was really sort of my induction into ranch. And it was like, it was just heavenly. It was so good.
So tell me, do you remember kids dipping their food, whether it was a chimichanga or...
Vividly.
You do?
Yeah.
I was definitely introduced to pizza and ranch as like a normal combination, because also French fries with ranch. It was like ranch with everything. Mm-hmm. I remember kids would get a plate, like a styrofoam plate, and just fill the plate up with ranch.
Wow.
And then it was like the community ranch plate.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I did see
know?
some of that kind of stuff happening.
Yeah, and everybody else would have their own lunch, but then it was like we were all dipping into the center ranch bowl. Right. I mean, it's disgusting to think about it.
If you think about it, it's just like this festering place for people to exchange diseases.
Now, right? Absolutely.
No, thank you. I mean, almost everything. I mean, I remember people dipping salt bagels into ranch. And I'm just like, you know, as if it was cold. No, not toasted, not cut.
But I do remember the popular things were definitely pizza, because they would, to their credit, serve this really thick, doughy kind of pizza. And it was really, really good. And fish and chips.
Oh,
those were the things. But
fish and chips, really?
Yeah, and fish and chips.
That's fancy.
We did not do fish and chips.
No.
That's very.
If that existed, I never partook.
They were the size of a pencil. They were hard and
fish
but
sticks.
they were still popular.
Sticks. Yeah.
Heavy, lean into the sticks. But honestly, I remember. I mean, everybody just was dipping it in ranch already at that point. When I think back, I mean, it was the 80s, right? Mm-hmm. So I remember doing this. MTV went live, and we were all moonwalking for reasons I don't recall.
I want my
and
MTV.
Dipping, the pizza into the ranch at that time. And being Italian, my grandmother thought it was blasphemous.
Oh, yeah. She's rolling in her grave that we're talking about.
Absolutely. She couldn't tolerate it. And so being Italian, I would, it was the generation, you could see the line in the sand, the generational line drawn in ranch across the table. And myself and my brothers were on this side, and the rest of my Italian family was on the other.
Do you just think that the relationship, having pizza all the time and then dipping it in ranch, do you think it started in the cafeteria?
I wouldn't be surprised, because I think people in the cafeteria are, look, not all pizza is made equal.
No, right.
So, and some of that lunchroom pizza was not great. But I mean, that sort of like tiny sweetness of the sauce with the creamy, oregano-y coolness of the dressing actually blended really, really well.
Anything else you guys want to talk about this marriage? Both your own and the one between pizza and ranch?
I mean, our own. I mean, all I know is that with all of my failings, it's a good thing I'm a good cook, because I would probably still be single.
He does. He's hit the kitchen is his domain, and I'm a lucky, lucky girl.
Junebug makes his own ranch, fresh herbs and everything for the family, all in the pursuit of that high school cool ranch that shaped the rest of his pizza life. Thanks to Junebug and Rio for telling me their high school ranch story and for bringing pizza with them to the studio, no less. And also to their daughter, Arrow, who told me that ranch with pizza, well, it's just normal for kids now. I asked her, so is it like your default pizza choice?
I don't know about default, but I definitely have like a cup of it.
A whole cup of it, right on the plate. That's my kind of kid. If you have any Michigan culinary questions, we'd love to answer them. Submit your questions about this unique state of ours at our website, or you can email us at onhand@michiganpublic.org. Thanks so much for listening. Bye-bye.
Hey friend, April Bear here, and I want to tell you about Points North. It's a podcast that's all about the Great Lakes region. These episodes, they are like movies for your ears. They tell stories such as the one-time Congress designated Lake Champlain in Vermont as the 6th Great Lake.
To add a little lake that's 1/16 the size of the smallest Great Lake is just crazy.
Hear that story and more when you subscribe to Points North. You'll find it any place you listen to podcasts.
I'm April Baer. You showed up during our end-of-year fundraising, and it matters. Thanks for supporting reliable news and staying connected in 2026 and beyond.